Today I am going to talk about proper IT etiquette with other IT professionals. It's story time. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Zach with IT Career Questions, and today I am telling you guys a story, and this one really ticked me off. This one happened a couple of weeks ago. It's taken me some time to get around to actually making the video for it. I didn't really want to make the video right after it happened because I was actually really kind of PO'd about it, and I thought I'd take a little bit of time to cool down about it. Even though you guys might not think it's that big of a deal, it's kind of a big deal. I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of background why this video is important. This is why proper IT etiquette is important. So let me tell you guys about the story, and then we will talk about why it's important. So this is basically what happened. We have somebody who is from another facility who does IT support for their specific customers. And these specific customers, they come onto our site to do work. So we handle some IT support for them, and this other company handles some IT support for them. It's kind of a confusing little bit of a mess, but we don't really work together. I don't want to say we kind of work together because we don't really work together. So what happens is this other IT support company will come in and they want to install some Citrix software and some other EMR software on some of our laptops for their staff to remote back to their specific facility and do some of their work and documentation from our laptops. This company never calls ahead of time. They just show up and expect us to drop everything that we're doing and help them all the time. And it's always the same person, and it drives me insane. And I've told this person before, call us ahead of time, like a week ahead of time, a couple days ahead of time, and tell us when you plan on coming out so that we can make room in our schedules to plan this and, have a tech, somebody readily available for you to have this done for you. But no, they never do this. They just show up and say, hey, we need this done right now. You're going to drop everything that you're doing and you're going to help us. It's never a good situation because we're supporting doctors, and doctors are always, high priority. So we kind of have to get it done whether we really like it or not. So we work with these people and it's a pain. But the story is he shows up, we help him install some of the software. Well, some of the software doesn't install right. And what happens is we're installing software on two different PCs. He goes and to the two different locations, installs some of the software, and I'm remoted into them so I don't have to actually go with him. And I, run these as administrator, so there's no problems, but there ends up being problems, whatever. And he brings one of the laptops back, and I'm still remoted into this other machine from my computer, right? I have my laptop next to me. I hope I'm not confusing you guys, right? I have this laptop next to me that he brings back that's not working. I'm working on this laptop, right? And I'm remoted into this other machine that's not working from my computer, right? From my computer, from my workstation. So I'm working on this laptop that's an end user laptop, and he comes up behind me and he starts touching my computer, my work computer. He doesn't say anything to me, doesn't say anything at all to me. He just starts typing stuff on my computer. Now I have two screens on my computer. On one screen I have our MDM screen open, which is AirWatch. And we were having an issue with AirWatch that I was working on. So I have one of our admin consoles for AirWatch open, and I have our configuration for that open. And he starts typing, and all this stuff on my AirWatch window is going crazy because on my other screen, I have the window for the computer that I was remoted in open, And he just, for whatever reason, assumed that I had this window that for the computer that I was remoted into selected. I know this sounds really confusing, so I hope you guys are following. But anyway, he's screwing up all my AirWatch stuff. He doesn't say anything to me at all about touching my stuff. And he's screwing up my AirWatch stuff. So the issue here is, and I hope you guys follow the story because I know it probably sounds really confusing trying to just explain it to you guys via video and not really showing it to you in person, I guess. The issue is this guy, he doesn't work for our facility. He has no real relation to our facility. He didn't ask to touch my computer. He just starts touching my stuff. That's a no-no. Don't ever touch another IT person's stuff. Like, ever. Like, that is like proper IT etiquette, like 101 right there. Like, when you work in IT, you're going to be touching other people's computers all the time, right? You're going to be touching end users' computers all the time. You're just going to go up to that stuff. You're going to touch it. You're going to start typing on that stuff right away. You're going to start, just fidgeting with that stuff all the time. But when it comes to other IT professionals, specifically other people in your department, just other IT professionals in general, you are going to ask them, hey, can I do something on your computer? The reason being is because you don't know what the heck they have going on their computer, right? There is always something going on a IT person's computer. No matter what you see on there, no matter what you think might be going on, there's lots of different things going on somebody's computer that you might not necessarily know about when it comes to an IT professional. There's lots of commands and different configurations that they can have running on the back end that, you can have like little hotkeys that might do something specific that do really specific things, right? But again, the moral of the story is never touch another IT professional's equipment without asking. It's really, really rude and it's unprofessional and I don't like it. And it made me really, really mad. And there was a meeting going on in the same room, so I couldn't really freak out on the guy, but I was like, whoa, dude, you need to back up right now. You need to back away and you need to chill out. Like, I was like, just back up right now. Like, chill out and go away. Don't touch my stuff. Because he was messing up my AirWatch configuration and we were having an issue already. So luckily that was fine. Nothing got saved or anything like that. But it was still the fact that he didn't say anything and he just starts touching my stuff. And that just really ticked me off. And I want you guys to understand that. When you guys are dealing with other IT professionals, don't touch their stuff without asking. Don't just go up to their computer and start typing on it and start playing with their things and all that type of stuff. It's very, very unprofessional. And I would never suggest doing that. It's very bad. I don't like it. It really, really bothers me. I would never do that to another professional ever, 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 no matter what. I would always say something, mention something, do something to acknowledge the fact that, hey man, I need to do something on your computer. It's right here. Is that okay? You have to acknowledge that fact. It's the professional courtesy that you have to give to another IT professional in your area of expertise. It's just the way that, the industry dictates the way that things should go. And if you guys don't understand that, now you understand it. There is something to be said about the way that you treat other people who are in your field. And that is one thing that you should never, ever, ever do to another professional. So I hope you guys kind of found that useful. I hope you kind of appreciated the story. If you were able to actually follow along with that, I hope it wasn't too confusing because I could imagine how it could be confusing. So anyway, that was my story for today. Hope you found it useful. If not, I'm sorry. I kind of failed you. So as always, take it easy.